My beloved soul, I want you to take a deep moment with me. Close your eyes in your mind's heart and feel the presence of love that is reaching you now. Jesus speaks gently, yet with a power that pierces through the silence of your life. He says, "This will shock you. This person has a love message for you." It is not a fleeting thought, not a casual whisper in the wind, but a profound truth that has been held quietly, patiently, and now it emerges with an urgency that cannot be denied. You may have thought that love had passed you by, that all doors had closed, that the paths you were walking were lonely and empty. Yet here is a message from the divine. The one who carries your heart in their deepest places has been preparing a declaration of love that will shake the foundations of your understanding. This person has been thinking about you in moments you could never imagine, in silence, in dreams, in prayers that rose like incense in the quiet of the night. Every heartbeat of theirs has been a rhythm echoing the thought of you, every breath, a silent song directed toward your soul. You might ask yourself, why now? Why this message now, when life has been so unpredictable, when your heart has been bruised, when you have walked through valleys of doubt and uncertainty? Jesus tells you, timing is not yours to control. What is destined for your heart moves according to a rhythm greater than the world's understanding. What is meant for you has been kept safe, nurtured in the secret places of destiny, waiting for the precise moment when it can arrive, undeniable and unmissable. And that moment has come. Imagine the way the sun rises, unannounced yet unavoidable, painting the skies in colors you did not expect. That is how this message will reach you. It will not creep in quietly. It will flood into your life with a brilliance that will awaken something you may have forgotten. The absolute certainty that you are worthy of love, that your heart is meant to be treasured, that your soul is recognized by another in a way that is profound and eternal. I want you to feel the presence of this person with me. Imagine them in the quiet moments of their day, thinking of the way your laughter resonates, the way your voice lingers, the subtle way your eyes tell stories only. They can understand every thought they have had has been a gentle gathering of courage, preparing them to speak the truth that has been held close, that they love you more than words can encompass, more than actions can fully reveal, more than any distance or time could ever diminish. Jesus reminds you, this is not ordinary love. This is not the passing of fancy, the fleeting infatuation, the temporary spark that fades with circumstance. This is a love that has endured silently, a love that has grown in the sacred spaces of devotion, a love that knows your soul as intimately as you know your own reflection. This person's heart has carried your image through storms, through moments of doubt, through the quiet loneliness of nights when only the stars bore witness. And now they are ready to share it with you, fully, completely, without hesitation, without restraint. Let me remind you, beloved soul, that you are never alone. Even in moments of despair, even when the weight of uncertainty feels unbearable, there is a divine orchestration at work. Jesus sees the heart, sees the struggles, sees the quiet resilience you may not even recognize in yourself. And in this seeing, in this divine understanding, He brings messages of love that are precise, intentional, and transformative. The love that is coming to you is not merely an emotional sentiment. It is a divine alignment of two hearts, two destinies, converging with purpose and clarity that defies human understanding. So take a moment and breathe this truth deeply into your soul. Allow yourself to feel the vibration of this love as it hums through the universe with your name upon it. This person is ready to speak what they have held in silence. They are ready to show actions that will match the depth of their feelings. They are ready to be a presence in your life that brings warmth, security, joy, and a recognition that your worth has always been evident to them, even if it has taken you time to see it in yourself. And before we continue, I want to extend a warm welcome to all who are joining in this journey of revelation and heart. If you are here, if your spirit resonates with these words, take a moment to subscribe, to remain connected to messages that speak to the profound truths of your life, to the moments when divine love intersects with human experience. Let this be a space where your heart can open, where your soul can feel understood, where the mysteries of destiny are revealed with clarity and grace. The love message that is coming to you may challenge what you thought possible. It may disrupt the patterns of your daily life, yet it is necessary for the growth, the joy, and the fulfillment that has been waiting for you. Every hesitation, every question, every fear has been anticipated and held in the hands of a loving God who says, "I see this love, I have prepared this, and now it will be revealed to you." And as we sit in this truth together, imagine the moment when the message arrives. Picture the clarity, the authenticity, the courage that flows from a heart determined to honor what is real. Feel the resonance in your chest, the warmth that spreads through your being, the awakening of hope that perhaps you thought had been lost. It is returning to you, not as a dream, not as a fleeting thought, but as an undeniable truth that will settle into the depths of your soul, changing your understanding of love forever. Beloved soul, I want to take a moment to honor the courage it takes to receive these words. You are in a sacred space, a space where hearts meet beyond time and circumstance. If you have not yet done so, take a moment to subscribe, to remain part of this journey where messages of love, hope, and divine revelation meet the deepest chambers of your spirit. Allow this connection to remind you that you are not alone, that there are forces aligning for you, and that love is being prepared to reach you in ways beyond comprehension. Jesus continues to speak. This will shock you. This person has a love message for you. Perhaps you have been waiting for signs, looking for gestures, hoping for clarity. Perhaps doubt has whispered in your ear, telling you that love is delayed, that hearts have drifted too far apart. But divine truth transcends doubt. Love, the truest love, does not falter in the face of uncertainty. It does not shrink from distance, nor fade in silence. It waits, it nurtures, it grows, and it finds its way to the one it belongs to, precisely when it is meant to arrive. Consider the intricacy of life, the way moments unfold in patterns that the human mind cannot always perceive. Every decision you have made, every path you have walked, has led you to this very moment of revelation. The person who carries this love for you has been walking their own path, shaped by experiences, guided by the hand of God, moving unknowingly toward a moment when your hearts will finally meet in clarity. This is a convergence that has been orchestrated far beyond the limitations of human understanding. Feel the weight of this truth. Love has been quietly gathering in their heart. Every memory of you, every reflection on your smile, every silent thought in the dark has been building toward a message that is both inevitable and transformative. They are ready to express it fully, to step beyond hesitation, to release all doubt, and to embrace the vulnerability that comes with true love. The courage to speak, the desire to act, the readiness to be present in your life. These are the gifts they are bringing to you, and they are wrapped in sincerity, devotion, and a longing that has been held in secret for too long. You may feel a stirring in your own heart as you hear this. Perhaps a familiar warmth, a recognition that cannot be denied, a sense that something long awaited is finally approaching. This is not coincidence. It is divine intention. Jesus says, pay attention to the subtle nudges in your spirit, to the whispers of intuition that guide you toward connection. These are not random. They are messages from God preparing you to receive love that has been waiting, sometimes in silence, sometimes in patience, but always with purpose. Beloved, understand this. When a heart is ready to communicate love, it seeks the highest form of expression. It does not settle for superficial gestures. It does not compromise truth for convenience. It speaks with clarity, with authenticity, with an understanding of the sacred nature of connection. This person's message is not just words. It is a declaration of intention, a promise of presence, a commitment to honor you and the bond that is destined to grow. Imagine the way their heart beats with thoughts of you. Imagine the quiet moments they spend reflecting on what it would mean to be with you fully, to honor your spirit, to cherish every part of who you are. This is the kind of love that transforms, that heals old wounds, that restores faith in what is real. You are not being offered a partial truth, a fleeting emotion, or a temporary connection. You are being prepared to receive a love that mirrors the divine, steadfast, intentional, and unwavering. Take a moment to breathe in this reality. Let it wash over you, filling spaces in your soul that may have felt empty or uncertain. Let it awaken hope, rekindle faith, and soften the edges of doubt that have lingered. The arrival of this message, this revelation of love, is a turning point, a moment of clarity that has been hidden in plain sight until now. And there is more, beloved soul. This person's readiness to speak and act is a reflection of divine timing. Jesus reminds you that the universe has a rhythm, and love follows that rhythm. When the time is right, when hearts are aligned, when destinies intersect, messages arrive with precision. Nothing is too early, nothing is too late. The moment this love is revealed is the moment it was always meant to be experienced. Let your spirit open to this truth without hesitation. The message is coming not only as an emotional revelation, but as a call to embrace connection, to step into a new chapter, to allow the fullness of love to enter your life. Jesus speaks directly to the depth of your soul, saying, "Do not fear what is coming, for it is prepared with intention, with care, and with divine purpose." Every day that has passed, every experience you have endured, has been a preparation for this love. You may not have seen it clearly before, but now the picture is emerging, and it is magnificent. The person who has held this love for you is ready to show it with words, with actions, and with a devotion that honors the sacredness of your spirit. Beloved soul, as we continue, I want you to sit in the quiet, knowing that love is moving toward you with intention. Jesus speaks with a voice that is tender, yet undeniable. This will shock you. This person has a love message for you. It is not only words they wish to share, but a reflection of a life they have imagined with you at the center, a vision that has been quietly nurtured and held close, waiting for the right time to emerge. Think about the moments in your life that have felt like waiting, moments where your heart longed for connection, moments when hope seemed fragile yet persistent. These moments were not wasted. They were preparing you for this revelation. Jesus reminds you that every experience, every encounter, every lesson in patience has been orchestrated to align with the arrival of this love. It is a divine weaving of destinies, a choreography beyond human comprehension, yet perfectly precise. This person, whose heart has been carrying a message for you, has endured their own journey of preparation. They have grown, they have reflected, they have wrestled with fears and uncertainties, all the while holding the vision of you and them together in a sacred space of devotion. And now, they are ready to step beyond hesitation, to release all doubt, and to communicate what has been held in the quiet chambers of their heart. This is a love that refuses to remain hidden any longer. A love that has reached a tipping point where silence is no longer an option. Imagine the depth of their longing, the intensity of their care, the way every thought of you has shaped their days, even in ways they may not have fully realized. Picture them gathering courage, preparing to reveal a truth that is both simple and profound, that you are cherished, that your presence is essential to their happiness, that they cannot imagine a life apart from your spirit. This is a love that transcends circumstance, a love that persists through distance, time, and even doubt. Jesus asks you to recognize this moment as a turning point. The arrival of this message is not merely a coincidence, but a sign of divine alignment. The universe has conspired to bring you together at this precise moment, to ensure that the love that has been nurtured in secret can now be revealed with clarity and courage. This is a call to open your heart fully, to receive without reservation, to trust in the perfection of timing that only God can orchestrate. Beloved, you may feel anticipation, perhaps even hesitation, as the reality of this love begins to touch your heart. Allow yourself to sit with it. Let it resonate within you, stirring hope and awakening a sense of possibility that may have felt dormant. This person's message is not simply an expression of affection. It is an invitation to step into a connection that has been divinely prepared, a relationship that honors your soul and their own, a union that reflects the highest form of love. As you prepare to receive this message, consider the ways your heart has been ready all along, the lessons you have learned, the experiences that shaped you, the moments of vulnerability and courage. They have all contributed to the strength and clarity you now bring to this connection. Jesus reminds you that love does not arrive without purpose. It comes to meet the readiness of the soul, and your soul is ready. Feel the presence of this person, not as a distant figure, but as someone whose heart is intimately aligned with yours. Their thoughts, their intentions, their dreams, all converge toward a moment of revelation that will illuminate the truth of their devotion. Imagine the courage it takes to express such love, the vulnerability required to speak with honesty, and the joy that awaits when hearts recognize each other in mutual understanding and respect. Jesus emphasizes the power of readiness. Be ready to receive, to accept, to embrace this love without fear. For it is a love that has been carefully preserved, a love that is steadfast, a love that reflects divine purpose. This person's message is more than words. It is a promise of presence, a testament to devotion, a call to step into a shared destiny that has been long anticipated by both of your spirits. Take a moment, beloved soul, to envision the unfolding of this love in your life. Picture the gestures, the words, the moments of connection that will gradually reveal the depth of their feelings. Allow your heart to open, your spirit to expand, and your soul to receive the blessing that has been prepared for you. This is the culmination of patience, the reward of endurance, the manifestation of a love that has been waiting for the perfect moment to arrive. And as we move forward, remember that every beat of your heart, every thought you hold, every desire for connection has been seen, understood, and valued. Jesus reminds you that you are worthy of this love, that your presence in this person's life has been deeply cherished, and that the message they are about to deliver is not only true but transformative. Beloved soul, as we reach this moment together, allow yourself to breathe deeply and feel the fullness of what is coming. Jesus speaks clearly, with a voice that carries both love and authority. This will shock you. This person has a love message for you. It is no longer hidden, no longer distant, no longer restrained by hesitation or fear. It is here, arriving with clarity, intention, and a devotion that cannot be denied. Imagine the weight of this truth sinking into your heart. Imagine the quiet patience that has been held by both your spirit and theirs, now culminating in a moment of undeniable revelation. This love message is not ordinary. It is extraordinary, profound, and sacred. It carries with it the power to heal old wounds, to awaken hope that has lain dormant, and to ignite a joy that your soul has longed for. This person, whose heart has been silently devoted to you, is ready to speak with courage and clarity. They are ready to express what has been held deep within, that you are cherished, that your presence is essential to their happiness, that they cannot imagine a life without you. Every thought, every reflection, every dream they have carried has been a preparation for this moment, and now it is time for their heart to meet yours fully and openly. Jesus reminds you that divine timing is perfect. The journey that brought you to this point, with its challenges, uncertainties, and moments of longing, was all part of a greater design. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. Every experience, every choice, every silent prayer has aligned to bring this love into your life at exactly the right moment. The message you are about to receive is the culmination of patience, faith, and divine orchestration. Feel the presence of this person with you. Imagine their heart beating with the rhythm of your name, filled with longing, devotion, and a readiness to act. This is a love that seeks to be expressed in both words and actions, a love that is steadfast, intentional, and unwavering. Their message is a reflection of the deepest parts of their soul, a truth they have held sacred, and now it emerges to illuminate the path of your shared destiny. Beloved, open your heart fully. Let go of fear, hesitation, and doubt. Receive this love without reservation, knowing that it has been carefully nurtured, patiently held, and divinely guided. This person's message is a gift, a declaration of intention, a testament to the sacred connection that exists between your spirits. It is a love that honors you, respects you, and desires to build a life with you that reflects the highest truths of devotion and companionship. As you embrace this message, imagine the moments of connection that will follow. The conversations, the gestures, the shared experiences, all imbued with sincerity, care, and a profound recognition of your worth. This is not a fleeting encounter, not a temporary feeling, but a love that has been prepared to endure, to grow, and to transform the way you understand connection, intimacy, and devotion. Jesus emphasizes the importance of readiness. Your soul has been prepared to receive this love. The lessons you have learned, the resilience you have built, the faith you have nurtured, all of these have aligned to allow you to recognize, accept, and cherish the truth of this person's heart. The love message they carry is now fully revealed, and your acceptance of it marks the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with joy, warmth, and the certainty of mutual devotion. Take a moment to feel the alignment of your destinies. Picture the unfolding of your shared path, each step guided by divine intention, each moment infused with care and presence. This is the manifestation of patience, the reward of endurance, the blessing of hearts that have waited, known, and recognized each other in the silent spaces of time. And now, as we close this sacred journey together, I want to extend a warm reminder. If you have not yet subscribed, do so now. Join this space where messages of love, divine revelation, and spiritual connection are shared, where your heart can continue to receive guidance, affirmation, and the deep truths that touch your soul. Let this be a place where the extraordinary presence of love can be celebrated, nurtured, and honored. Beloved soul, Jesus affirms that this message is real, that this love is true, and that the person who carries it is ready to act, to speak, and to honor the bond that has been quietly growing between you. Open your heart. Embrace the love that has been prepared for you, and step into the fullness of connection, devotion, and joy. For this is a love that has been waiting patiently and faithfully, and now it arrives to illuminate your life in ways you could scarcely imagine. Let your spirit rejoice. Let your heart awaken. Allow the love that has been held in silence to flow freely, embracing the sacred union that is destined to grow, to flourish, and to bring light to your soul. Jesus says this will shock you, and yet it is the truth, the love you have been waiting for, the devotion that honors your being, the message that your heart longed to hear is here. Receive it fully, cherish it deeply, and allow it to transform your life in ways that reflect the highest intention of the divine.